If you look closely, you'll see this oil plug is stripped. Hey tubers, so I've got a little bit of a problem here with my F250. The last time I went to change the oil, the drain plug seemed like the threads were just a little bit stripped. So before I change it again, I want to make sure it might be okay, but I want to make sure and have ready the parts that I need to fix it if I need to fix it, because I don't want to drain the oil and not be able to plug it and drive my truck away. So I got a few parts. I've got a regular drain plug here where the threads are obviously good, so I may use that. Then I found also online, this is a Dorman part, but it is an oversized drain plug. So this might be my solution. We'll see. Not sure. Worst case scenario, I've got a fairly inexpensive, um, uh, what do you call these? Made in China. That's what you call it. I've got, they're oversized, but it also has the tool to rethread the oil pan itself. So worst case scenario, I may do that. Not sure. So really don't want to do that. I'd like to see if one of the other two solutions work first. So if you're attempting this repair, obviously you've changed oil on a vehicle before. So I'm not going to go into any of those procedures, but I do want to show you exactly what I'm looking at down here. So there's really no drips, maybe a little bit of seepage there on the drain, so I'm not losing anything. I just know that this is going to be an issue eventually here. Here's the issue. The threads are just ever so slightly worn there. It's not horrible. Obviously, it's still holding, but I think my solution is just going to be to replace it with a new plug. So let's go with that idea. So this is the oversized drain plug that I chose not to use, and the just a regular size replacement plug is the one that did the trick. So there we go. The new oil plug and new filter. Made sure not to tighten the filter too much. Certainly wouldn't want to strip the threads on that either. That would be a huge problem. But I'll wipe this down and check for leaks, but I think I averted a major issue. So this is the 5.4 liter Triton engine in the 2008 Ford F250. It's too small of an engine for this big of a truck. It works, but I would have much rather had the diesel now that I've driven this for about a year and a half. But again, it works, and the price of diesel, maybe I'm better off with gas right now, although gas isn't much better. And I only get 10, 11, at best 12 miles to the gallon with this truck weighs 9,400 pounds. So is what it is. The truck's paid for, and it's actually gone up quite a bit in value here since I bought it. I still don't know. Working on this truck for 2 years, and I still always forget how many quarts of oil it takes. I think it's 6.9. Don't remember exactly. I've already got 5 quarts in here. Let me check the owner's manual and see what it is. Engine oil includes filter, 5.4 liter, 7 quarts, or 6.6 liters. So hopefully I've learned my lesson. I tend to over tighten everything. So it's just a habit I've been in, and every now and then it comes back to bite me, like in this situation. I didn't have to tap out the oil pan. The new plug, which was a regular size plug, not an oversized, fit in perfectly. So, you know, I lucked out. I didn't have to do anything special. I didn't show you on the video because I didn't want to get my iPhone underneath the truck and all greasy and dirty. But the new plug, which again was a regular size plug, the standard for this truck, it fit in perfectly. So, you know, who wants to get out the torque wrench for tightening up an oil plug? There are certain things, if you strip the threads, it's not a big deal, right? But on an oil pan, if I had to replace an oil pan, I mean, what a job that would be. And I have no idea what the costs are. Probably not that much, but you know, it shouldn't be an issue if you would just tighten it down to the specs. So this time I didn't get out my torque wrench. I just tightened it down, but just not nearly as tight as I normally would have. So thanks so much for watching my video to the end. Turned out to be a simple fix, just replacing the plug. And if you liked what you saw, subscribe to my channel, leave comments down below, give me a like. I appreciate your time. Thanks.